Donald Trump, at his rally on Saturday in Georgia, told his supporters not only that Georgia's Republican governor, Brian Kemp, was a disaster and that the people of Georgia must replace him, but even that the arch-progressive Democrat Stacey Abrams might be better than having your existing governor. If you want to know what I think, might very well be better. Advertisement He threw in potshots at Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger and Arizona Governor Doug Ducey. Tell me again how this is at all helpful to Republicans or to conservative governance. Abrams would be a disaster for both in Georgia in ways too numerous to recount, and as of now, she and Kemp are the likeliest contenders in next year's gubernatorial election. Nothing good can come of convincing Republicans in Georgia to stay home or, worse, vote for Abrams. In one sense, of course, Trump and Abrams really are kindred spirits, united by their common tactics and refusal to accept the legitimacy of election losses and their shared enmity for Kemp and Raffensperger. Abrams recently tried to get Raffensperger deplatformed from a speech on election subversion at UC-Irvine. But plainly, the real motive here is Trump's bitterness and refusal to move on, 11 months later, from last November's election. The defense offered by Trump's devotees is that he was joking. Now, Donald Trump does do a lot of joking riffs, and his critics have often tended to be overly literal about things that his rally-going fans understand as jokes. But while Trump was indeed speaking in the jocular tone common at his rallies, there are a couple of problems with just dismissing this as harmless comedy. One, as a rule, you should not tell people in politics how to vote unless you are willing to have them believe you. Two, the extended and bitter nature of Trump's rant against Kemp, a lengthier version of things he has been saying for months, leaves no doubt whatsoever that he means to tell people that Kemp is bad and should be defeated. Three, you have to wonder what Trump's defenders think a joke is. At the risk of explaining the obvious, if Trump said at a rally that Biden was 400 years old, that would be a joke in the tradition of political jokes. It tells a political truth. Biden is really old, in terms that are literally false. Biden is not actually 400 years old, but it's not a lie, it's a humorous exaggeration. The audience knows it's an exaggeration, so they laugh at the joke, but they also get the point. Is the humorous exaggeration here Trump actually endorsing Stacey Abrams? Sure. But the political truth the joke communicates is that Trump wants Brian Kemp to lose to Stacey Abrams, and he wants it so badly that he is willing to tell an audience of Georgia Republicans, "Stacey, would you like to take his place? It's okay with me." The obvious intent and likely effect of this, as Kemp tries to turn the page on 2020 and focus on next year's re-election campaign, is to harden the willingness of Trump's most passionate followers to withhold their votes from Kemp, and perhaps, in some cases, vote for Abrams out of raw spite. This is not speculation. Let us recall what happened on January 5. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution, The Washington Post, Eric Erickson, Here and Here, 538, that worked out so well in January 2021. It may cost the nation literally trillions of dollars. Why not try again? Lest you doubt my assessment of Trump's remarks this weekend, you can watch the whole thing here and read a full transcript here. I've provided a lengthy excerpt below to make the context crystal clear.